Hi, welcome to Ian's Diner. I'm Ian Lauer.
And I'm Tad the Diet Coach.
In the diner, we bring you information to help you make wise choices in the kitchen or on the road. And today, we're doing a versus series. Which foods are we pitting against each other today?
So today we're going to pit cashews versus walnuts, and and all the people who work with me know that I have walnuts generally in my diets at some point in time or another, and I do that because I favor walnuts. They're not the most tasty of the nuts out there, but they do have, and the research isn't clear about this of why, but it seems to hold true with my empirical evidence as well, that it does have a metabolic stimulating effect. So it enhances the metabolism to a small degree. But I also like it because they're very easy to the macronutrients are very simple. Not a lot of carbs in it. It's almost completely fat and protein, mostly fat, which is which is usually what I want. I want them as a fat source. Cashews, the same kind of deal. They're rich in fat, but they have a little more carbohydrate levels, so we got to be careful with how much you're eating of those on a diet. When I pit them together, the biggest distinction is that cashews, they've recently found, I guess, and I've just recently came across some of this information, that cashews are rich in a certain kind of acid that has anti-carcinogenic effects and anti-estrogenic effects. But I wouldn't suggest putting cashews in your diet just to combat estrogen, because I don't think that while it can combat estrogen, most of the time before contest, people are trying to combat estrogen because other hormone levels are elevated to really high, and they're aromatized, and they're producing lots of estrogens, and this is not going to help them reduce their estrogen count that much. There's other compounds that are much better for that. So when I pit these two nuts together, even though cashews are a legume, they're still considered. Most people consider it a nut. Walnuts definitely win out in terms of its nutrient profiles, in terms of its functionality, and what we do here is in the fitness world and the physique world. So still, the walnut is king when it comes to nuts.
Excellent, Tad. Thanks for sharing your knowledge on that subject.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me. And if people have any other questions for me or want details about some of the issues and things we talked about, they're more than welcome to email me at tad@tadthedietcoach.com, or just visit my website.
So if you haven't yet, make sure you follow Tad.
Absolutely.
And thanks for joining us here at Ian's Diner. Make sure you check back soon for more great episodes.